Good evening. You are watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Wednesday, April 13th. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. In what appears to be an emerging trend, CBC has intercepted and seized fentanyl in two separate recent cases. The Cayman Islands Customs and Border Control is particularly concerned about the increasing importation of this drug as it relates to local cases in which fentanyl was found to be infused or tainted with more lethal substances and other drugs. Over the past 2.5 months, CBC has seized a total of 288 fentanyl tablets. CBC investigations and frontline teams continue their efforts to respond to all threats at the Cayman Islands border with combined partnership with the RCIPS in the fight against illegal substances. Officers in the Eastern Districts made 17 arrests and 22 warrants in an operation carried out last Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Many of the warrants were due to unpaid traffic tickets, with some persons having multiple warrants in some cases. Just under 200 active warrants still remain to be executed. Members of the public who believe they may have a warrant out for their arrest are encouraged to call any police station and inquire about the best way to have their warrants actioned. Based on the success of the reintroduction of cruise ships during Phase 1, Cabinet has granted approval for the industry to seamlessly transition to Phase 2 effective from Monday, 18th April 2022. Ships will now revert to the normal process of liaising with the Port Authority Cayman Islands for approval to dock. All health protocols will remain in place for Phase 2. For more information on cruise ship arrivals, please visit caymanport.com. Governor Martin Roper handed over an amended letter of instrument to Minister Turner reflecting her new responsibility for home affairs Tuesday morning. The letter of instrument is a legal document that serves as the instrument of appointment that formally assigns responsibility. The Ministry of Home Affairs was recently moved from Minister Bernie Bush by Premier Panton and supported by the Governor and Deputy Governor. Governor Martin Roper congratulated Minister Turner on assuming this important new responsibility in addition to health and wellness. The Cayman Islands National Insurance Company will begin an expansion project into new lines of business before the end of 2022. This project is aimed at providing a greater choice of health insurance coverage to more people. Other short-term expansion plans include providing property and casualty insurance to public sector employees and their families. Property and casualty operations are anticipated to begin in the fourth quarter of 2022 or the first quarter of 2023. Cineco CEO Michael Gale noted that his management team are excited about the prospects of the expansion and the future of Cineco. Deputy Premier Honorable Chris Saunders said that expanding Cineco will reduce costs and provide health care to more people and also allow us seniors to age with health and dignity. He also hopes to see Cineco eventually become the insurance provider of choice for all residents of the Cayman Islands. As many get ready to participate in our Caymanian long-standing tradition of camping during Easter holidays, DEH is reminding campers of food safety and proper garbage disposal when camping during the Easter weekend. Improper garbage and human waste disposal and littering are liable to penalties under the Litter Law and the Public Health Act, including a fine of up to $500. For additional information, please contact the DEH at 949-6696 or email at dehcustomerservice@gov.ky. The Department of Environment is advising anyone traveling to the sister islands this Easter to help stop the spread of stony coral tissue loss disease by disinfecting all water gear and boats in 1% bleach solution. The coral disease is extremely contagious that has spread completely around Grand Cayman's reefs in just over a year, leaving millions of dead corals in its wake throughout the Caribbean. Learn more at doe.ky. Red Bay Primary School retained its title as Inter-Primary School Sports Champion for the 5th consecutive year last Friday afternoon, 8th April. Prospect Primary School placed 2nd and 3rd place went to Joanna Clark Primary School. The 3-day athletic meet was held at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex. Rubis Cayman is basking in the glory of its excellence as it celebrates 10 years of continued service to the Cayman Islands. The petroleum juggernaut is hosting the Art Park competition featuring local artists who will conceptualize designs to turn a wall at the Rubis headquarters into a beautiful mural. The winner and runner-ups will be announced on May 12, 2022 at the official Rubis 10th anniversary event. Part winnings will be donated to 4 selected charities. Over to Kevin Watler for updates on Cayman's evening weather.
Thanks, Misha, and good night, Cayman. I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR weather update. It's brought to you by WG Charters. Mostly clear tonight, winds east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The temperatures will drop to the upper 70s, and it's going to be really humid tonight. Sunrise is just a little before 6:10 in the morning. The day will heat up to the mid-80s. Winds east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and sunny skies are expected. Now, as you get into Thursday night, a few isolated thunderstorms will develop in some areas. Winds reduce to 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the temperatures will fall to the upper 70s overnight. Here are the tide changes for tomorrow, as well as the times the moon will be up and go away. Now, for the next few days, similar weather conditions are expected. It will remain hot, and there'll be lots of sunshine, but an occasional shower is also possible. Overall, this Easter weekend will be great boating weather. The CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, and we encourage you to support them. Have a great night.
Thank you, Kevin, for those updates. Leading regional news today, Jamaica is set to lift its COVID-19 pre-test requirement for entry into the country. Travelers are currently required to present a negative test 3 days before arrival. Wearing masks indoors with public access is set to expire on Friday. Moving on to international news, students and graduates in England are to pay up to 12% on their loans this autumn. The IFS says a roller coaster of interest rates lies ahead, which is based on the changes in a range of costs over time, including housing. The interest rate on the loan for those currently at university in England is calculated by adding 3% to the retail price index measure of inflation. For more in-depth news and headlines, please visit our website caymanmallroad.com. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. to The Cold Hard Truth with Sandy Hill on Facebook, YouTube, and Bobo 89.1 FM. Thank you for watching CMR Daily Buzz with me, Misha Allinger. Please do not drink and drive. Enjoy your evening and stay safe.